Hi everyone, it's Natalie and welcome to my White Christmas plan with me for the week starting the 28th of November to the 4th of December. This week I used the Glam Planner White Christmas kit. I think this is an absolutely stunning kit and a perfect way to kick off my Christmas spreads in my actual planner. So the first thing that I'm doing here is placing down the absolutely stunning double box sticker, and I'm popping that on the weekend. I'm lining the bottom of all of the boxes up with the bottom line of the notes page of the notes lines on the planner. And I did place the I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas quote box up in the top corner. And now I am just going to continue on with the other full boxes and again just line them up with that bottommost note line. So I'm just trying to evenly distribute like the boxes that have the more deco on them, and then the ones with the plain in the middle, so I can add some deco on top of them later on. So now I am taking the check boxes and extending the layout and placing them, lining them up with the top of the header, and then I'm popping the to-do headers on straight on top, and I'm going to continue doing that for every day of the week. I absolutely love these silver glitter check boxes, and then because there's the silver glitter headers as well, it just looks like one complete box, and I think it looks really, really nice. I love this kit so much. I think it's like a really beautiful, like almost Scandinavian Christmas with all the blacks and the navies, and I just think it's so chic and elegant, and I definitely love this reformat because I know that she had a White Christmas kit last year, which this was based on, and she just built on that for this year. And now I'm taking the today headers and applying them directly underneath all the check boxes so I can have my today section in the middle. And I think just the black font on the headers just make this really, really cohesive. So definitely one of my favorites. So full disclosure here, I actually essentially journaled this week. So I actually received this kit in the mail on the 2nd, which is the Friday of this week. So I didn't end up planning it until the week was over in my planner. So I was just keeping like a little like notes page of all the things I did this week because I so desperately wanted to use this kit to kick off all my Christmas kits. So I was just working on my sidebar there. So I just used a schedule header with a glitter checklist for my YouTube videos that went up this week. Then I used a this week header and the weekly tracker that came in the kit to track my social media statistics. And then I used the spending header and then a grey ombre checklist, like weekly tracker from ANC Stickers for my daily spending. And then I used a washi strip at the bottom just to cover up the rest of that white space and then trimmed off the rest. So I am taking these Sticker Sis date covers, and I love the font on these and everything, but I do not like the date dots that come with them. So I used the little date dots from my newest addiction date covers, and I really like the font there, and I think it matches really nicely with the rest of the font in this kit. And then I also needed to just cover up that December bit up the top there, so I used a washi strip there and just trimmed off the rest of it. And now moving on to the weekend, I'm just placing some of the washi strips to cover up the headers on the weekend so I can place the weekend banner on top. And then I'm just moving on to day by day. So on Tuesday, I had a package that came in, so I used a little thing to mark that. And then on Friday, I had to release a report, so I used a $ icon for that. And then on Thursday, I did have another package from the Planner Society come in. And on Wednesday, I just wanted to mark that my cousin was over. So I just used a laundry basket little thing for that because it's the closest thing I had to something that was like householdy. And then on Monday, I did place my newest addiction order. So I just used a heart little thing to mark that. And now I'm just moving on to day by day. So with those little things, I generally just cover up the headers there and it works out really well. So I can extend the layout upwards and downwards. So on to Monday, I am taking these navy double dot stickers, which you'll see that I use throughout this spread quite a lot from Planner Kate to mark that the Planner Envy Get Organised mystery kit was going on sale at 9 a.m. So I definitely had to pick it up. So I used that Planner Kate label in the navy colour along with a navy laptop from Little Miss Papery. And you guys know that I absolutely adore those. These are her newest, smaller size. And then I just took a half box. So I needed to film an unboxing and plan as I go collab with the planning diary, which you've already seen. It's been up on my channel. And I used a black planner from Fox and Cactus and a very dark, almost black navy rose gold foiled heart from Clever Girl Crafts. And then I did need to edit and upload that collab video. So I used a grey double dot label from Planner Kate. And then I used a rose gold foiled heart, but this is like a lighter navy. So you'll see throughout this thread when I did some editing, I used that lighter navy. And then when I filmed, I used the darker navy. And now I'm just taking some little things. I just took 2 TV little things because I watched Grand Hotel and Teen Wolf. And then I did use a little thing and covered up the icon with a camera sticker from Miss Adeline because I imported and put some footage and photos for my YouTube channel. Then onto Tuesday, I used a TV little thing again because I am still continuing to watch Grand Hotel, which I've spoken about on my channel before. It's like a Spanish TV series. It's amazing. Definitely recommend watching it. It's on Netflix. And I also took a glitter half box, which I love the glitter half boxes because I needed to film hauls and my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So I used the half box there. Then I used another planner, a black planner this time from Fox and Cactus, and that dark navy rose gold foiled heart from Clever Girl Crafts. And then I used a black label from Planning Roses that I had on a like a freebie sampler that came with one of my orders, so that worked out well. And then I used this black glitter clipboard sticker from Mandy Dreams because I needed to publish my collab with the planning diary. And then I used a navy Planner Kate double dot label because I needed to import some footage and charge batteries because you notice that I did film quite a bit this week. And I did use the little camera sticker from Miss Adeline. And now I'm taking a flag sticker from Plan with Deanne, and her shop is closed at the moment. And I thought it was really pretty. I just love this glitter. And I'm just placing that sideways and then using a lighter navy rose gold foiled heart from Clever Girl Crafts and a silver glitter laptop from Little Miss Papery to mark that I needed to edit and upload that day. And I just love like layering these little hearts with other items because I just think it looks really pretty, and I absolutely adore the navy in this kit, and I'm so glad that I had the hearts. I was actually wishing that I had some silver foiled hearts from Clever Girl Crafts because I only got rose gold and gold. But I think the rose gold actually looked quite nice in the end. But I'm thinking of maybe getting some silver ones for like all my winter spreads. But that's quite a way away from me, in Australia. So I'll try and remember to do that further on in the year. So moving on to Wednesday now, I had to do some beauty things for my nonna. So like I dyed her hair and stuff. So I used a hair appointment sticker from My Newest Addiction. And if you don't know, nonna is grandmother in Italian. And I also used another little thing and then covered up the icon with a dark navy heart from Clever Girl Crafts because I needed to film some hauls that day. And then I did spend some family time with my grandparents. So I used a 3-heart checklist from the kit and then covered up the header, I can't remember what it said, with a family time sticker from Little Miss Papery and just listed the things that we did that day. And then that night I did have a doctor's appointment, so I used a double dot label from Planner Kate with some medicine and the icons from Planner Junkie, and then I've also got a TV little thing there because Teen Wolf was on as well. So onto Thursday, I did have to do some job applications in the morning, so I used a little thing and then again covered up the icon with a glitter laptop from Little Miss Papery. And then I did have an appointment, so I used a half box to mark that with an icon from Squirrel Prints Co, which you'll see that I do remove later because I realised there was some in the kit. And then I just used a little asterisk dot there to mark that I needed to send off some documents. So I wanted to make a note of that there. And then I used a navy double dot heart label, from Planner Kate to mark that I needed to clean my desk area. And then I used this desk sticker from Murdoch Talks. And then I used a washi strip as a label on Thursday with a planner from Fox and Cactus because I did have some journaling and planner time. And then a TV little thing because I watched Grand Hotel again. And then onto Friday, I do have a half box there because I had a big package from the My US forwarding service of all my planner supplies that I'd ordered over the past month. So I used a half box and the bubble mailer that came in the kit to mark that. And then I needed to fill my December monthly plan with me, so I used a grey double dot from Planner Kate with a dark navy foiled heart from Clever Girl Crafts. And then I used a navy double dot to mark that I have to make a phone call. And the phone icon is from Fallen Apple Creations, which is now closed down. And then I also used a half box with a shopping cart, again from Fallen Apple Creations, on Friday with a meal little thing because we went out shopping and had dinner that night with my mum, my brother and my sister. And then onto the weekend, I used a double dot to mark that it was my sister's netball grand final. Unfortunately, they did lose, but we went regardless. And then the little balloons are from Squirrel Prints Co. And then we did have a big family day. We went up to the beach in Mornington. So I used a half box to mark that with a family time sticker from Little Miss Papery. And then on Sunday, it was pretty much a lazy day. I just used a label sticker from the kit with the planner to mark that I did some journaling and planning. And then I used another double dot from Planner Kate with a laptop from Little Miss Papery and a Lazy Day font sticker from My Newest Addiction. And then I did watch Grand Hotel with my mum, so I just put the TV little thing there. So as you can see, I did go off camera and fill everything out with my Muji gel pen in 0.5, and you can see that I did write December up on the washi strip on top of Thursday, but that does get covered up later. So now I'm just taking the deco, I'm putting more of the smaller deco on the checklist, so you can see that I'm layering some of the presents with each other, the baubles, the snowflakes, and that looks really pretty on the checklist. It's my favourite way to use deco. And you can see that on the full boxes on Friday and Tuesday, I put the deers on top of it. So on Thursday and Friday, it looks like the deers are like prancing towards each other, and I did cut off a bit of the excess that hung over the full box with my X-Acto knife, and then I popped the other deer on Tuesday, and I absolutely love those deers. I wanted to use as much of them as I could. And then I'm just finishing off. I put the tree on the sidebar there where my spending was, and then I covered up the rest of the checklist in my schedule section with some more deco. Now I'm just showing you what I got left in the kit, so I condensed it down to 2 pages. I did actually end up using the bottom washi in my monthly December notes page, so you can check out my Instagram to see how that looks. And I did end up going off camera and popping my countdown stickers from Rose Coloured Days up the top for Christmas, and then my other countdown stickers from KPL Plans along the bottom. That's the finished spread, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!